What's up, guys? ZackScott here playing Minecraft, and on the call we have Samuel Sidey.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, nothing.
Just just building. It's crazy in Scotland. Zach Scott is building.
Yes, I'm going to start official building very soon. Right now, what we did,
Zach's gotten building in a long time. It's pretty exciting.
basically all the building that I've done is I. This used to be like terrain, and now it's just flat grass. So that's about it. We
Baby steps.
Let's do time day really quick.
Yeah.
We're on the outskirts of Sam City. I don't know what side of Sam City is this. The airport side, obviously, but
Yes, the airport side.
Samuel just built this road all the way out, and it curves around now around the airport. And watch out if you're driving here, because the plane's going to be taking off.
Yeah, be careful.
So usually when we build in these types of areas, we make structures that are representative of the thing. So of course we're not going to do a full runway because that would just be really far, and uh, and we're not. It's a small airport, just one terminal,
Yep.
and but I was wanting to build and I don't know why I was wanting to build this. I just thought, hey, I could do this. I was wanting to build like a little radar site, a little radar terminal, and so I was going to do it out here, and it's probably going
Gotta
to.
gotta keep our airplanes safe.
Yes, so I was probably going to just do it right here, and I expanded out this land, made it flat. I was looking at some Google Maps of radar sites, and I was just gonna. Again, this is not going to be a scientifically accurate radar or anything. It's kind of too close to some of the buildings here. It's kind of too close to the airport, too close to the runway and where the planes take off. But I was going to start building it right about here. I imagine the road might curve around this way a little bit, and then I'll have this like a little radar site out here. And I'm going to be using a mixture of world edit and a mixture of actually just creative mode, single block placement to make it. It'll be done. Who knows when? A couple months.
I want to play Batman before then. You better hurry it up. You've got two builds now that you've said you're gonna do. So you got your work cut out for you here.
Oh man, what was the other one?
You got to build the TV station.
Oh, that's true. I remember saying I would do that. Someone else would probably do it though. just, just kidding.
I guess my 2016 prediction is probably fairly accurate then.
Yes. So what should there line? Should lines be here? Let's see what I can do. That doesn't look that good.
Yeah, that's why I removed it.
Okay. Sorry. So before, and this is kind of just a casual video. We're not doing too much, like specifically. It's going to take me a while to set up where the radar site exactly goes. I'll probably start building it and then move it later in the exact position that I want it in.
Yeah, copy paste.
Yeah, copy paste. And but Samuel and I had a few questions for you guys. I don't know if you guys will know, but we thought we would ask. So take it away, Samuel.
Okay, how many people have seen Zach naked?
No, that's not one of the
That was
questions.
Oh, okay. No, basically, I've been looking online all over the place trying to figure out how to do multiplayer map mods, sort of like the Walls or any of the other ones, so that we can turn this Batman game into its own little kind of server that, you play like 15-minute games, and then after 15 minutes, it resets itself, and then all the buildings and everything regenerate perfectly the way the map started out. Uh, I thought it would be a fun game to have sort of that kind of a setup. So then, because I know what's going to happen is we're going to play one game of Batman, and Ollie and a bunch of other people like Mac will just take TNT, and this city will just be utterly destroyed by the end of the game. And for then Zach and I to go back and try and roll everything back and everything just to set up to play again is kind of tedious. And also then that means that Zach and I pretty much would have to be on all the time, setting it back up if anyone ever wanted to play. So I was trying to find tutorials online on how to do it, and I couldn't find anything on doing multiplayer servers and how exactly it is that they're doing that coding. I have coding experience. I did Zach vs. Spiders, and I do coding and stuff. So I have coding experience, but I just can't find anything on even how to get started on doing that stuff. So if anyone has experience modding multiplayer servers like that or anything like that, and they'd like to kind of help me out with doing a Batman mod, that's something I might be interested in trying to take on.
Yes, because one reason that Samuel said is, if we do it here in Scotland, we'll play through it, buildings will get destroyed, we'll have to revert it all back, and it's kind of a little tedious thing. But if there was a way that we could have a separate server where, and if we do it here also, only the Scotland players will be able to do it. But if there was a way to have a separate server where, we could revert back automatically and easily once someone won, that would be great. And maybe some just we can open up to the public sometimes.
Yeah,
And
that would be really fun because then we could have it where just like in the other ones, when you first log in, it puts us all in one general holding place, and then it assigns one person Batman, and then when you start, it'll say who's Batman, or we can even have like a Batman Robin, so you have two people on a team, and then it just spits them all out, says who's Batman Robin, and off the game goes.
yeah. So that's kind of what we're wanting to do. There was another question I think we had. If anyone knows, I forget what it was
Oh,
though.
generating mountainous terrain.
Yes. Okay. That's a good point. How do we generate mountainous terrain? Like we know that there's world edit. We can make like little hills and then we can manually smooth them out. Are there any like automated ways of doing stuff like this where we can, just generate the terrain and then it'll almost be done?
Because this area here, if you just do regen, it's all water because this was ocean originally, and
Yeah.
so if you do a regen, try and get it to build mountains. It doesn't do that. It just fills it with water for you, which is not what we want.
Yeah. So we generated the flat plains here,
It's
but
beautiful.
yes, very beautiful. But but we Samuel was wanting to kind of make this a little more. Most builds here in Scotland they just kind of end, and then abruptly end, and then it's like all the old terrain was here. We were kind of wanting to make this a little nicer and maybe add like a tall mountainous background here, but we don't want to. It's going to take a long time if we surround the whole thing with mountains. If there's like
No,
a
no,
tr-
yeah, I think certain because I know the other end is it ends in the ocean, so that's fine, ending out in the ocean that way. But then this side here where the airport was, it just looked kind of weird because this was where the mob spawner was and
yeah.
all that, and it just didn't really look like something that should be behind all these skyscrapers here.
Yeah. Do you think 15 wide sphere, hollow sphere, looks big enough for radar?
Yeah, it's pretty.
I think that was pretty big.
Yeah,
I need to look it up how tall these things are compared to humans. so so anyway,
'cause you,
on the inside I'll be building the stuff. I got to look up how radars look and stuff like that, and then make the tower. The tower is going to be uh, probably comprised of this. This is the closest thing I can get to, the actual metal that's used
yeah,
in.
do that and then have some just a stairway going up, sort of a spirally kind of thing.
Yeah, and one thing
Spirally kind.
I don't know if they're gonna plan on adding this, but they actually have code. Whoever does Minecraft, Jeb or Dinnerbone, I don't know what their names are. I don't keep up with that like Adam does. Uh,
Good old dinner bone.
but there's code in here where if you do something like this, it'll be like a flat floor, like of iron, like an iron grate floor, kind of
Oh,
that
really?
looks
That
like
would
a.
look really cool.
Yeah, I actually looked it up the other day, and I hope they implement that soon because then I can do a floor of iron grate. You
That would
know,
look really cool going up there.
Yeah, and another thing I was thinking of, one thing that they could really use is like some metal siding. If there's a way to craft iron into like almost like a tin like siding looking thing, maybe you could paint it or dye it different colors. That'd be really cool for like metal buildings. I don't know, just an idea because I know that the buildings next to radar sites are often made of metal exteriors. Just kind of anyway.
Going off on a tangent.
Yeah, but this looks like it's gonna be the start of the radar dome. I'll probably cut off the bottom and then put a base
I
on
like
it.
it. I like it right there because now, as an airplane pilot, you have to shoot the needle between this giant skyscraper and this giant ball floating in the sky as you're trying to leave.
It's gonna be a near miss.
Yeah.
each landing is gonna be a near miss with this radar. Of course, again, I'm not going too much for realism here. I mean, we could make an entirely realistic airport with radar sites and all sorts of stuff and facilities, but that'll just take a lot of time. We're just mainly going for atmosphere, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Not only that, but then that's just way more places for people to hide from you while you're in game in the
Yeah.
Batman.
So
There's already plenty of places in the city to hide. We don't need to add a whole maze of airport area.
Yeah, and this is good how it is. I mean, what else are we doing? And this is on the outskirts of the city anyway.
Yeah.
And so anyway, there we go. That's a good start. That's the only building I'm going to be doing for the next few weeks. Just kidding.
You have to get your studio started so that I can see from the different studios what I need to do for the other skyscrapers around there, so that I can modify them accordingly, so you have a nice looking view.
That's true. Yeah, some of them look kind of plain. Just kidding. No, yeah, I don't know what kind of, and again, I don't know what kind of, I need to look up what news studios look like. I don't know if any of them actually use, like a window as a backdrop other than the
Well,
floor level ones.
yeah, like the Today Show or something like that. Yeah, they use them.
But like the talk shows, they don't use, they use like
Yeah,
drawings
they
or
drop.
paintings.
Yeah, but that would be kind of hard to build. So this would work
Yeah.
as a. You can act like it's just a backdrop, I guess.
I was thinking, and I was actually thinking about this as I was waking up this morning. How weird is that? I was like thinking about Minecraft, and I don't know where I picked earlier. I'm lost.
You're
Okay.
over here. This way. This way.
Oh
Follow
yeah.
me.
So one thing I was thinking of is there would also be a roof level studio, and you see that when correspondents go overseas a lot to report on wars. I think they're on the roof or a balcony, and then you see the cityscape in the background while they're reporting.
Right.
So if anything crazy is going on in the background, like a building's on fire or something, we can just be on the roof reporting, and
Yeah.
we get a good open view without any window or glass obstructing anything. So this looks, this is a good view right here, and I imagine, again, I gotta figure it out. I might just build. You know what I might do? I might build the set first, and then build a building around the set.
I would do that.
So
Build the way that you want where you want your view at, and then just build your levels up to it.
Yeah, because this is a good view right here, especially with the moon coming up.
Yeah, but I need to know for sure where your view's going to be at, because then as I build buildings, I got to see how tall they are, that to not obstruct the view of everything, where all you see is one skyscraper.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be about right here, and we talked about this or I talked
Yeah.
about it a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, so that's about all we had. If you guys know the answers to any of those two questions, one, how to make the mountains, and two, how do people program and set up custom Minecraft servers like Ghostcraft or the walls? I'm sure it's a lot more detailed than a simple like answer that you could put in the comments. But if anyone has like experience with that or knows anyone who does that,
Yeah, that would be awesome.
let us know because we.
Yeah,
So yeah,
we'd,
this is
we'd love them forever.
yes, we love them long time. And I don't know about me, but Samuel would. Okay.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Okay. Well, I guess that's about it. It's kind of a just casual video.
Super casual.
Tomorrow's
Biz,
episode 700.
BizCaz Friday.
Tomorrow's episode 700. I don't have anything special planned, just so you guys know. Don't expect anything amazing for episode 700. But maybe if we can come up with something, I can. I talked about it. I wasn't going to release the map download yet because there's a lot of projects just kind of in limbo or not quite yet done.
You can see we are working, though. I'm working hard for you guys.
Samuel, this is all Samuel. Well, mostly Samuel.
Hard all the time
Samuel is hard all the time for you.
for you guys.
And um, all right, let's end of the video. Goodbye. I'm Zach Scott. Subscribe if you have not. If you want to support this channel and help it grow, all you got to do is click the like button. Come back next time for more, and until then, check out some of these videos.